Because people have been hacking into my Facebook page and in my phone, I want to say this where I know it will be heard. I did a little watching and a little paying attention out here at the campsite, and you can see it's not hard to notice the Black Lives Matters flags everywhere out here. So it didn't surprise me that I was being hacked into. Well, I had other people from the campsite come and tell me, "Hey, you're being hacked." Well, I am too, and these people destroyed my phone. And I've heard several people say this. Everyone seems to be pointing the finger at Lot 7, which doesn't surprise me, especially knowing that there was something going on prior to Christmas over here with regards to these guys. I don't know what it was because I don't really pay attention like that, but out of the blue, they just had a large group of people coming and going from their camper, their fifth wheel. This is Lot 7 now. And these are the same people. When we first got here, I said someone had solicited my son, one of my neighbors, and that's exactly who it was. It was the pedophile. I have text messages to verify that her boyfriend was attempting to solicit me. And I turned him down repeatedly. I told him I'm married, and I'm not having none of that. And so these guys, I believe, were retaliating because I wouldn't play their sex game, and neither would my son. They're into some weird stuff, and there's other people in the park who have spoke up on it, and I want it to be known. I've also got pictures of some of the people who've been coming and going from there when we stayed in Lot 6. So that we're all on the same page. Again, everybody's sitting here pointing the finger at these guys, talking about they're the provokers and that it's a pattern and they did it to different people that were in the Lot 6 before us. I also want it to be known that Alex sold me weed. And so we're all on the same page. There's no secrets here. I let him know when I found out that his girlfriend was a convicted sex offender and had been to prison because she slept with a 15-year-old girl with her boyfriend. That's what caused her the charges. She had a threesome. They held the girl down and forced her into sex, which is rape. The girl in Lot 7, Alex's girlfriend. She goes by the name Erica, but her name is Deanna or Donna. It's D with the colon and then A-N-N-A. So you could pronounce it either Deanna or Dana. However she prefers. Anyway, my point here is this. These guys have been provoking stuff for a long time in this camp, and every single time, from my understanding, it comes back to them being the problem. So we've got some issues here with the campsite people being blamed for these guys' behavior. And so when I sat here and I watched stuff, people don't understand. I found out on my own about the person who was cutting the wood down in the middle of the night. It wasn't just him. There were other people that were talking about it and had seen him do it. This is a conservation issue. You're cutting green trees down, dude. That's a crime, especially this is considered federal reserve land. It's reserved so that it can protect the wildlife. And here you are cutting down the green trees? That's not okay. So there's other things besides that's been going on here. That, the authorities just need to know about, especially with it being a Black Lives Matters camp. So we're all on the same page here, especially when they've had riots and looting downtown here in Waterville East. So we've got some serious issues that these guys need to address where these guys are concerned. I just want the pedophile gone so my daughter can come home. So that's pretty much where that stands. And again, I went to the Cass County Courthouse the other day and went and got my birth certificate so that they know that I was adopted and that the Dools lied. So that's perjury on their part. So it's pretty much a win for me because they lied about me even being adopted. They tried to say that Fred never signed any papers. Well, he's not my biological dad anyway. So it wasn't up to him, in my understanding. And that's why they took my name off of, my last name off of my mom's divorce decree. So that there's no confusion. Because I'm a born Dool. My dad's adult. My biological father is. So that, again, so we're all on the same page. And I think this is part of the reason that Lot 7 was doing that. It's not my fault that she got busted in pedophilia, because it happened right around the corner from where my adopted father lives. I didn't associate with him, but this girl seems to want to punish me and my kids because she's mad at what she did. It's not about me and my kids for her. She's pissed off because any kids she has will be taken from her because she's on the sex offender list. So she wants to keep me from having my daughter by sitting her butt in Lot 7 when she knows she's not supposed to be there. She's a pedophile. She's on the sex registry list. And she's sitting across the street from a park where she's not supposed to be. This is where kids congregate, and she knows that. When are you going to woman up and do what you're supposed to do so my daughter can come home? Because I didn't have anything to do with what you're going through. That's not my fault that you're a pedophile and you raped a 15-year-old. So stop taking it out on me and my kids. Woman up and do what you're supposed to do so my daughter can come home. With God's love. God bless America. Have a blessed day. And back the badge.